Okay, so today I'm going to open up and show you the details of this DeWalt 200-piece mechanics tool set. I just need this stuff to work on my tractors and everything, but I thought I would show you some details because some of the details were kind of missing when I did my research before buying this thing, and it has a lifetime guarantee. So we're going to look it over and I'm going to show you everything that's inside, but first we're going to look at the back of it and I'm going to show you what the contents are. Because for some reason also, I got this from Home Depot, paid full price for it, just under $200. These are all the contents of the tool kit. So just show them to you kind of quick here, and if you want to read them in detail, just hit pause and look at them more closely. But wrenches, sockets, various tools, star bits. A lot of the questions that were being asked on Home Depot also weren't being answered. People were asking questions about the product. So I'm going to answer some of those specifically just by showing you video close-ups of the details of the kit. Vinyl grip multi-driver. Ooh, that's handy. So let's take a look. This is the UPC, the unique purchasing code, to make sure that we're looking at the same thing you are if you're trying to find out information about it. And guess where it's made? That's right, it's made in Taiwan. And here we go. We're going to pull that slip cover off. And this is the case. Nice and heavy duty there. Standard plastic. If you've got other tools by DeWalt or anybody else, a lot of them come in these hard cases. Convenient. Slip it onto the shelf. I'm going to open this towards you just in case it's loaded and something's going to go off there. Now those are the contents of it. And look, this little mat comes with it. Kind of dense, kind of cool. Place to set your stuff while you're working. Put your tools down so you don't lose them. We're going to look it over. Look what's missing. The other thing is I want to see if this back will stand up by itself. What do you think? I don't know. Nope, it won't. And it also shows you that the stuff in the upper part of the case holds their position, but the lower part of the case is just gravity set in there. But now you get to look at it nice and close and see the knurling on each socket. See how deeply engraved the different sizes are. And look at these deep sockets here. Here's the first thing I noticed. The other thing is they don't fall out, but something's missing. The 3/16" deep socket is missing from the kit. How does that even happen? Here's the thing about it. You can contact Home Depot, and guess what they'll do? They won't give you a deep socket. They'll replace the entire kit. I don't want to do that because just the gas it takes me to get out there to get a 3/16" deep DeWalt socket is more than the value of the socket, so I'm just going to have to get one on my own. But to be fair, they offered to have me bring the whole thing in, swap it out for a brand new kit because we're missing one little $4 item. So anyway, it shows the details here. Everything's nicely knurled. All the pieces are deeply embossed, so even when they get old and greasy and dirty and however you keep your tools, you're going to be able to read the components easily and you're going to know what they are. And even if you have greasy fingers, you'll be able to hold on to this stuff. Nice set of wrenches here, 9/16 all the way down to 11/32. And this shows how deeply engraved they are. There's a little knurling there. So you're going to know your tools, and they're nicely made. What can I say? Lifetime warranty. Anything happens to any of these, even if you neglect them and break them, you can get another one as long as you've got the broken one to turn in. Got the metric wrenches here, 10 millimeters all the way up to 14. And we've got the Allen wrenches here. And that's the other thing I wanted to show carefully is, first of all, how long they are and then the different sizes. So just give you a close-up of the little kit here. And they do hold their place in the box nice and tight. So until they're ready to be brought out on purpose, they're not going to fall out. And pretty standard stuff. But a lot of people wanted to know what the details were, what the pieces are, what they look like. And of course, these are black. And then of course, they have the metrics as well. You know, this isn't high-end machining, but these seem like pretty good kits. These are the socket-driven ones. And they're nice. Again, these are on the lower part of the box. So these are just gravity set in there. They're not held in. So if you flip that kit over or you open it briefcase style, they're going to fall out. And then they've got those, look at the rounded corners on those sockets. They're calling that direct torque. That's to put the load on the shoulder of the nuts or the bolts. instead of on the sharp edges of the hex nuts and so on. So, and these are the extensions. 1/4 inch extensions, 3 inch and 6 inch. 3/8 extensions are 3 inch and 6 inch. And then the 1/2 inch drives are 2.5 inch and 5 inch extensions. And these are all the little pieces that go with your vinyl grip multi-driver. That's the other thing a lot of people were asking about these tips. Do they have star tips? Do they have hex nuts, Phillips? What was in there? People weren't able to answer that, so there they are. I'm just showing it to you up close. Everything's really well made. Again, you know, I'm not a professional mechanic, obviously. I'm a backyard mechanic, shade tree mechanic, whatever you want to call it. I just do my own work on my own car and tractors. And I needed this kit. Why? Because I waste so much time running around looking for my tools. And here's that vinyl grip multi-driver. Pretty much functions like a screwdriver, and we've got the little bits and pieces that go into the end of it. That's what it looks like. You really have to push it to get one of those little bits in there. So I don't know if it's magnetically held or not. But, and those are the pieces that come with it. And we're looking at these little drives here again, just so you can see the pieces up close. That's all I'm doing. Got the deep sockets there, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, and again my 3/16 absentee right there, UA from quarters. And then the metrics, all the deep sockets are here. So again, remember, these are also at the beginning of the video, right on the box side. So if you want to read in detail what they are, this just shows you close up what they look like. I like the ratchets. They're nice and heavy duty. Boy, the handles are heavy. So you pick these up, and they are 72-point ratchets. What's that mean? Well, they say every time you turn it about 5 degrees, you'll engage another ratchet click. So, and it's got the little release ball there, so when the socket's on, it stays on until you push the center button and release it. The handles are also deeply engraved, so if you want to look up the part numbers. And again, if you damage this thing, it's guaranteed forever. So now we're going to push the button in the middle here. There you go. Pushes the socket off, and the ball recesses and releases the socket, so it just drops off. And then when you don't want it to drop off, it stays put. So there you have it. Pretty standard. Here's all 3 of them. Remember, 1/4 drive, 3/8 and 1/2. And they're nice chrome finishes. Everything looks good. Oh, there's the adapters. 1/2 inch, 3/8, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2 to 3/8, and so on. No swivel adapters. They're just straight. And that's it. So, I hope it benefits you to be able to look at them up close like this. Some people seem to want to see everything up close. They want to see how things are made. That's the purpose of the video, to satisfy the curious. And that's pretty much the overview of the whole thing, minus my 3/16 deep socket, which I have to buy myself. But like I said, they would replace the whole kit over that, which is not very practical. But I like it. I'm impressed. It's going to work. It's going to keep all my stuff in one place. Going to be able to put this under the bench. And hopefully get things done quicker without hunting all over the shop. So thanks for watching. That's the DeWalt 200-piece mechanics tool set. How much does it weigh? 23 pounds, just under. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.